nice from your senpais on the stage. Don't call him pretty. Don't do it.
He also has a very fun accent, so I recommend, you know, poking him a little bit for it.
Next up is Ignahai's student. This is Ortho Shroud, Idia's brother. He was born on August 14th. However, age is not applicable here, as he is. Oh no, there he is. As he is a cyborg. He is somewhat shrouded in mystery. He is caring and attentive and accompanies Idia at all times. In contrast to his constant companion, he is upbeat, forthright, and brimming with curiosity. And if you have any question that you need to Google, Ortho can Google it for you. He is connected to the internet.
He's also very protective of Idia. It's really sweet.
He's the best boy. Like, give him all the head pads, please. Callum and Ortho are in the running for who do I think can do the least wrong.
And here are the rest of the DSM.
My bodyguards!
These are the other two guards for Malleus. First up, we have Silver, who was born on May 15th. He is a second year and currently is 17. He is cool and collected, and he guards Malleus like a knight. He is also low-key, that calm demeanor often crosses over into a state of visible drowsiness. He can and will fall asleep anywhere.
He and Leona have competitions.
He also is the only human that is around Malleus at all times.
Alright, Sebek. You guys know Sebek. He is probably the craziest guy in Night Raven College. So he's a live wire who, in his zealous eagerness to be retainer-worthy of Wa, often expends a great deal of energy to accomplish very little with great eagerness. He views his fellow countryman Silver as a rival as well, and he will scream, and he screams often.
He is Malleus's #1 fan. If anyone tried to claim otherwise, he will stab you. He was born on March 17th, and he is currently 16. He is also a half-fae.
If you hear yelling through the halls, it's definitely Sebek.
Absolutely.
And then we have our ramshackle students. Grim is a monster who aspires to be a great mage. He will eat anything and everything that is not bolted down, including this kitchen sink, and his tendency to get carried away often gets him and the main character into trouble. What is he? I don't know. As you heard us discussing, we call him Weasel.
His bow is pretty cute, though.
Then we have common visitors from our sister school that you may and will see on campus. First up is, you're gonna have to bear with me on this one.
wait a minute, I want to give this a try. Archimik? Sure, Chenya. Pinker. I can say Pinker. He is a student at Royal Sword Academy. He loves to pop in and say hi at Hartsville. He can often disappear very quickly, and he is a wild character. Next up, we have Rolo Flame.
I hate that.
Yeah. He goes to Noble Bell Academy. You can actually interact with him currently as his event is going on. He is very strict as he is Noble Bell Academy's student council leader.
He has problems and an obsession with Malleus.
And next up, of course, we have
Niche LeBlanc.
There it is. And he also goes to Royal Sword Academy. He is the #1 most famous person on Magicam. He is also a movie star and lives with 7 other people.
Good times.
Your role as a student, now that you have signed your contracts and have agreed to attend here. Well, how did you get here? Well, for starters, you kind of woke up in a coffin, as all good stories should start. You wake up in a coffin and you find yourself in this magical world. and yeah, you're kind of stuck. But it's okay. Like I said, the house warden, out of the kindness of his heart, he has given you...
Not house warden.
Head mage.
Think Isakaya.
Head mage.
That's you.
The lovely head mage.
You have been deemed the unlicensed therapist.
Yes.
Which means that when these students go a little bonkers, you are there to pick up the mess, literally and figuratively. Your first job? Janitor. Oh no! Your first job? Janitor. Also, your room's haunted.
Don't worry, the ghosts are nice most of the time.
Most of the time. They do like to pull pranks. All right, and then that kind of concludes the main part of our panel. If you did want to stick around though, we do have a Save for Work version of our working He's a 10 but list.
Yep.
Yeah. So if anybody wants to leave, feel free to skedaddle now. If not, we're just gonna start going. These are in alphabetical order.
Looks like everyone's ready to go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's just pass the phone around.
Yep. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so the characters are in alphabetical order, but my list is in door order.
Yeah, I saw that. Look at the computer and then go.
They think I can see.
All right, starting with Ace. He is a 10, but he canonically ghosted his last girlfriend like the man-child he is.
Azul, he's a 10, but I wouldn't trust him farther than you could throw him.
Cater, he's a 10, but he probably spends over 3 hours a day on TikTok. Magic hand in this world, I suppose.
Chenya, he's a 10, but he has total disregard for laws about trespassing.
All right. 11. All right, Deuce. He is a 10, but he gets easily confused by eggs.
Apple, he's a 10, but he tried to hog tie a small child.
That's Floyd or Jade.
That is Floyd.
Thank you. All right, Floyd, he's a 10, but you literally can't take him anywhere. Like, at all. You can't. It's just not possible. He'll bite everyone.
Idia, he is a 10, but it's been 45 days since he last touched a blade of grass.
All right, Jack. He is a 10, but he's the squarest square to ever be a shape. I lost him. There he goes.
Jade, he's a 10, but he has such cold, dead eyes.
Jamil, he's a 10, but he's developed the mannerisms of a 75-year-old grandmother at the age of 17.
Oh.
Colleen, he's a 10, but unfortunately so is his IQ.
Oh no!
All right, Leona. He's a 10, but the last time he said something nice to anyone, he actually burst into flames.
Lilia, he's a 10, but he might be a war criminal, but we love goth grandpa anyway.
Oh gosh, just me. I'm a 10, but I have a really weird obsession with gargoyles. Oh, thank you, it's not? Would you like to see gargoyles with me? Join my club, Phil, join it.
Niche, he's a 10, but he lives with 7 other people.
All right, Ortho. He's a 10, but he's literally 10. We're going so out of order.
I remember the order.
Riddle, he's a 10, but he's just a reskin of Seattle Phantom High.
Oh.
Rook, he's a 10, but he isn't allowed to be anywhere near within 500 feet of half the student body.
Ruggy. I'm a 10, but I moonlight as a doormat.
Sebek, he is a 10, but so is his volume.
At all times.
Okay. Silver, he's a 10, but he also requires 10 hours of sleep as a minimum.
He's impossible. Trey, he's a 10, but he's got this weird thing about teeth.
Vil, he's a 10, but he'll stop listening after you call him a 10.
And that concludes our programming. Wait, Rolo wasn't in there! No!
Rolo, he's a 10, but Malleus is his number 1.
That concludes our programming.
Thank you for coming today, guys.
I'm popular.
Thank you for coming. If you want to see any more Twisted Wonderland, we do have a booth that's over by Ryan K's booth. There is the giant aerial trapeze setup if you guys are lost on where to find us.
If you see the acrobatics, just look left.
Yeah. We have candy, we have a selfie challenge that's going on. You basically have a selfie scavenger hunt. You basically go around, take photos and sort of stuff, come back to us and we will give you a goodie bag.
We also have a dorm sorting quiz. I made this quiz with my own 2 hands. We will give you a prize whenever you finish it, so please drop by and do my quiz.
We do also have most of the group members from AZ Wonderland here today if you want to get photos with any of us.
The only
And
one
we
who
are
was here is
taking
Cal,
applications.
And yeah, I think that's all the announcements we have.
Yep.
Thank you guys for coming.
Come stop by, ask us questions, whatever.
Come say hi.